Hello friends, myself Sachin Kumar. In this video, we are going to discuss about various types of graph just like undirected, directed and weighted graphs. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe the channel. Also like, share and comment the video. If we talk about the graph, then this graph is represented by G and this G is here set of vertices and set of edges. If we talk about the set of vertices, then particular node A is called here vertex, B is here further called vertex, C is called here vertex, D is called here vertex, E is called here vertex and F is called here vertex. So we have here set of these vertices and this set is called here set of vertices. If we talk about the edges, then we have here pair of vertices is called edge. I mean, if we talk about this pair A and B, then this pair we have here this AB pair is called as because we have here set of vertices and this set of vertices are connected by an edge. Similarly, we have here A and C pair. This is here further an edge. A and D. This is here further an edge. D to E. This is also called edge. We have here various edges and this combination is called set of edges. If we talk about the weighted graph, then every edge weight is assigned. I mean, if we have an edge from 0 to 1, weight is here 3. If we have an edge 1 to 7, weight is 4. Similarly, we have an edge from 7 to 2, weight is here 2. This concept is called here weighted graph. You may compute this weight as the distance or time. It depends upon your problem. And these problems, weighted graph basically is used particularly in the shortest path problem. I mean, if source is 8, destination is 7, then how we can compute the path from 8 to 7 so that distance should be minimum. Such cases, such problems are managed by the weighted graph. If we talk about the directed graph, then we have here directions. Every edge has here a direction. I mean, if we talk about the edge 1 to 2, 1 to 2 is here directed edge. Similarly, 3 to 2 is directed edge. 1 to 3 is directed edge. The directed edge 1 to 2, it simple means this is not equals to 2 to 1. Similarly, 3 to 2 does not equals to 2 to 3. Similarly, 1 to 3 does not equals to 3 to 1. I mean, we have a path from 1 to 2, but there is no path from 2 to 1. This concept is called here directed graph. I mean, directions are given to every edge. If we talk about the connected graph, then we have here a graph and this graph basically we have here say vertex, this particular vertex and say this particular vertex. A path is available for every pair of vertices, then this concept is called connected graph. Say if we talk about this particular vertex and this particular vertex, then there is no path from this vertex to this vertex. So therefore, as a whole, this is here not connected graph. Then we have to find out at subgraph level whether subgraphs are connected or not. Say we are taking here this subgraph. In this subgraph, we can reach from this vertex to this vertex, this vertex to this vertex, this vertex to this vertex. Therefore, this particular subgraph is here connected graph. Similarly here, this particular subgraph is further connected because we have only one vertex. If you have only one vertex is already connected. And similarly here, this vertex is also here connected because we have only one vertex. If we talk about this pair, then this pair is not connected. I mean, we cannot reach from this vertex to this vertex. So therefore, this particular pair is not connected. If we talk about here component means here number of connected graph that we have. In this case here, this is here first one and connected component is here number of 1. This is here connected component 2. This is here connected component 3. We have here total 3 connected component. In this way, we may compute here total number of connected component. If we talk about the degree of vertex simple means number of edges are incident to particular vertex. This concept is called degree of the vertex. For example, say we have here this vertex and edges are incident. Say this is first edge, this is here second edge, this is here third edge, this is here fourth edge. Four number of edges are being incident to A. Therefore, degree of A is 4. Similarly, if we talk about degree of B, then this is the first edge, second edge and third edge. Total 3 edges are incident to vertex B. Therefore, degree of vertex B is here 3. If we talk about the sum of degree of a graph, I mean we have to compute here sum of degrees of all the vertices. Then this concept is called here sum of degree of a graph. Say here we have m edges and n vertices. Vertices are labeled by v1, v2 up to vn. Then sum of degree is given by summation of vi equals to twice of edges. Whatever the edge we have, if we multiply this m by 2, then this result is sum of degree of any graph. Moreover, sum of degree of the graph is always even number. M may be odd or m may be even, but twice of m is always even. Therefore, sum of degree of the graph is always even number. If we talk about degree of directed graph, then we divide degree into two parts. First one is in degree, second one is out degree. In degree means number of incoming edges to the vertex. Outgoing degree means number of outgoing edges from the vertex. Say we have here vertex 1, then vertex 1, one outgoing edge, second outgoing edge. Therefore, out degree of vertex 1 is 2 and in degree of vertex 1 is 0 because no incoming edges is on vertex 1. Similarly, we may compute the out degree of remaining vertices, just like out degree of vertex 2 is here further 0 and in degree of vertex 2 is here 2 because there are here 2 incoming edges. And similarly, if we talk about vertex 3, then in degree is here 1, out degree is also here 1. In this way, we may compute in degree and out degree. Further, we have here very important result. Sum of in degree equals to sum of out degree. In this case, sum of in degree equals to 3 and sum of out degree equals to 3. So both the results are here same. Next important concept, this concept is called here cycle. Cycle is a path that begins and ends at the same vertex and intermediate vertex are involved. For example, here we are starting our journey from vertex A. Say this is the direction A to D, then D to C, then C to B, further B to A. So we have started our journey from vertex A and we have reached to the vertex A. Therefore, this concept is here called cycle. Moreover, intermediate vertices are involved just like vertex D, vertex C and vertex B are involved. Therefore, this concept is called cycle. If we talk about the multigraph and parallel edges, if we have here say 2 or more edges joining by a pair of vertices, then this concept is called parallel edges. Say here we have vertex A and vertex C. This is here first edge, this is here our second edge. Vertex A and vertex C are joined by here pair of edges. I mean directly vertex A and C are joined by 2 or more number of edges. Then this concept is called here parallel edges. And such graph is called here multigraph. As a graph level, this graph is here multigraph. As a edge level, this particular edge and this particular edge is here parallel edges. If we talk about the loop, then we are starting our traveling from any vertex and we are reaching to the same vertex without involving any intermediate vertex. Then this concept is called loop. For example, if we are starting our traveling our journey from vertex C and further we are reaching to the vertex C, and in this case here there is no intermediate vertex. This concept is called loop. So in this way we have defined the concept of the loop, multigraphs, directed graph, undirected graph and weighted graph, etc. Thanking you.